Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Austin Reaves.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reaves. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
Here's Doncic, and Turner with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Doncic against Halliburton from the right block. Another miss by Doncic. Nembhard outside. Siakam lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. With some arc. Finney-Smith passes to Reaves. Releases. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by Reaves.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Turner. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And he drops a first. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And so Turner nails them both. Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
BA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Doncic outside. Halliburton with the steal. And they're on the run. Good D by Doncic.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Goodwin. Outside Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Reaves laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Attention fans, now on the court.
As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Pacers, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year.
When I look at Indiana, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
Now here's Siakam. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Turner. Doncic grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Turner. And here's Siakam. Back to Turner. There's Nesmith with a 3. That shot off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Deflects the pass. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. These are his first free throws of the game.
For Los Angeles, Austin Reeves at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Reeves. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Nesmith, just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And they recover it. Nice shot by Turner.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Here's Doncic. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 6 points.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Again, Indiana.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a 31-point game against Denver.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
The first one falls. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. In third, Indiana.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
Here's Doncic. He has 6. Outside Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. And again, the Lakers, no good. Pacers leading by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic passes to Goodwin. Reeves against Halliburton. It's Reeves with the drive. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Good on the shot.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That one's off.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
And he's good on the second. Now Doncic. He's got 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Reeves, the pass to Finney Smith. Now Doncic. To win the cold spell. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 8 points. Indiana leading by 5. Nembhard outside. Halliburton, a screen on Reeves. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Indiana lead.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Halliburton against Doncic. Now here's Turner. Over Hayes. Turner, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Halliburton against Doncic. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Halliburton for 3. Drains the triple. 7 points in the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Goodwin. Nesmith covering. Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Now here's Nembhard. He had 22 in the win against Dallas.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. Finney-Smith, the screen. Now here's Reeves. He's guarded by Nembhard. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Left side, Nesmith. No good from outside.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Nesmith. It's deflected.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Here's Reeves, and he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Austin Reeves, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Bradley, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. And the second free throw is good. Indiana leading by 3. McConnell outside. Halliburton on the wing. Blocked! Doncic against Halliburton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, my goodness. If that's the very definition of above the rim. Len showing terrific body control. What a punctuation.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Bradley. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Bradley. Outside for McConnell. Bradley sets a screen. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Down low. And here's Connect outside. He buries it from 3. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Because of the clear height advantage, he gets the shot he's looking for.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Luka Doncic. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Lynn in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's just nice play calling, right? And you like how quickly Lynn gets ready to catch off the roll.
Toppin outside. Pass to Mathurin. McConnell outside. Back to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, our 2K leaderboard showing the best free throw shooters since the break. 5th is Tyrese Halliburton.
Over the second half of the season, he's been locked in at the line.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 6. Vincent outside. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Ryan, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
For the Pacers, Obi Toppin, one shot.
One shot. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now here's Vanderbilt. He had 10 points in the win against Denver.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Here's McConnell, trailing by 4. Toppin with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. McConnell goes in. Count that one. And here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Sinks that one from the post. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now here's McConnell. He's covered by Vincent. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Now here's Vincent. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. McConnell, good. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Shot from the wing. Indiana with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
First free throw is good.
Well, still working to become a more accurate free throw shooter. And what you like about Len is he's getting to the free throw line a lot more consistently.
Both shots good from the strike.
Well, Alex Len has the kind of length and interior game to make himself valuable. A solid big man, somebody you want in your rotation.
Now here's McConnell. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Vincent passes to Doncic, launches a three, and Toppin pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Doncic. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now.
When I look at the Lakers, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Here's Turner, and it falls all over the rim and in. Turner's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
Mathurin with a steal. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Nembhard outside. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Hayes. Doncic with it. The 3. Luka! Lethal!
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Pacers trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the paint. Here's Mathurin. Missed inside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Halliburton against Doncic. Shoots over Halliburton. Again, Doncic missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Right side Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Toppin, a screen on Doncic. Lets it go. Indiana again missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And it's Connect missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Out left to the wing. And here's Turner from the arc. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Lakers lead by 5. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Excellent D there from Toppin. The Pacers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Halliburton for three. Halliburton nails the three.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Connect. Back to Doncic, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Matherin. Outside Nesmith. And he hits it to tie the game. Nesmith's gotten his first bucket of the night. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Pass to Goodwin. Hayes with a screen. Takes the three. Goodwin, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Puts it up from 12. Halliburton, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Now here's Hayes. Turner covers. Hayes, the pass to Goodwin. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. With the 7-footer. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton. The Lakers also with a sub. Connect's checked in for Luka Doncic. The Lakers trail. Pass to Hayes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Shooting 1.
Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's the pick. Left side, Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. From deep. Offensive rebound.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now here's Reeves, coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Matherin. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. 5th, the Pacers.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Goodwin passes to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Goodwin. This one for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. Outside, Finney Smith. Back to Reeves. Pass to Goodwin. Five on the clock. Back to Reeves. Let's go with a 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Matherin passes to Toppin. Count that bucket. Toppin's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Outside, Finney Smith. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Connect. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Connect's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Siakam. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
A minute 31 left in the first half. Pass to Connect. Back to Finney Smith. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Both free throws good from Matherin. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Connect. Outside Reeves. Here's Connect. There's the 3. It's tipped.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. No good from the low block. The Lakers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Connect. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they're getting work done at the charity stripe here in the second quarter.
good on the second, so he makes them both.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Over Hayes. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
These two guys we thought they'd bring in tonight, it has been brought. Playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Such a wide open look. Reeves has got 10 points.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Over Hayes. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 4. Hayes in the high post. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Halliburton. Reeves from the top of the key. He buries it. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Nesmith. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Nembhard. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Outside Nesmith. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Outside Reeves. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it's Doncic missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's rejected. And they get it back. There's a screen by Turner. Back to Siakam. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Turner, a screen on Doncic. To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll. Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for Dance Jam.
And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Halliburton against Doncic. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Defensive foul. Austin Reeves. First personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Doncic passes to Goodwin. They set the pick. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. For the lead. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Goodwin. Nesmith covering. And here's Doncic outside. Indiana with a rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Siakam outside. On the wing, Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Reeves. Inside. Oh, deflected.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
Second team foul.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Miles Turner. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Goodwin. Buries it down low. Goodwin's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Now Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mathurin's got 5.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And here's Hayes. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Mathurin. Blocked! Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Pacers ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get loud, fans. On the court.
Nembhard outside. 5 to shoot. Over Reeves. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Fires top of the key. The shot by Reeves, no good. Indiana leading. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Here's Goodwin. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Doncic outside. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Now here's Nembhard. He's covered by Reeves. Siakam with a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Halliburton. Now here's Mathurin. Defense is right there. No good. The Lakers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Doncic passes to Hayes. Here's Goodwin. Shoots over Mathurin. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Siakam against Reeves. Halliburton outside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Here's Goodwin. Here's Doncic. 11 feet out and he hits it. Doncic has got 23.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The finish! And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Hayes against Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Over Doncic. Turner controls the rebound and the putback. Turner's got 7 now in this quarter. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Halliburton. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Reeves. For the lead. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. And it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Show some love and clap your hands.
And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. .127 left in the third quarter. Outside Reeves. Pass to Vincent. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up top. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Explosive above the rim player. Mr. Toppin have at it.
Lakers trail by 7. Vincent passes to Lynn. Reeves with the ball. He's covered by Matherin. Drive by Reeves, and the layup is good. Reeves has got 9 points now in the second half. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Matherin against Reeves. Outside Matherin. Toppin on screen on Reeves. 5 on the clock. For 3, Matherin. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Siakam. Here's Reeves. Can't hit that one.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Connect in at the small forward position. Toppin passes to Halliburton. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 26.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Pass to Connect. 4-3. On target from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
No good on the second free throw.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's McConnell. Halliburton outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton, like a seasoned veteran right there.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Halliburton. Lakers trail by 6. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And stolen by McConnell. Now the Pacers on the move. And there's Toppin on the assist by Matherin. Matherin's got 3 assists in the game.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Now here's Doncic. Vincent passes to Lynn. Vanderbilt, a screen on Halliburton. From deep, here's Doncic. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 13 in the second half. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man, Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Halliburton against Doncic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got rebound number 8 now. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Doncic.
There you see some of the relentlessness of Obi Toppin. This guy will come at you if given the minutes and the basketball.
At the line for Indiana, Obi Toppin, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Nembhard, he's checked in for McConnell. Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. Both good from the line that time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 9. Toppin with a steal. He's all alone. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I tell you, there are few players more exciting in the open floor than Obi Toppin. So much fun to watch him get in transition.
Pass to Connect. Down low. Here's Lynn. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 30 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Doncic outside. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multi-dimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Halliburton against Doncic from the line. Halliburton misses. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. He's covered by Matherin. Vanderbilt, a screen on Matherin. Clock at 6. Connect. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Connect, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line. And here's Indiana now. Now Halliburton. Up top, Nembhard. Toppin, left side. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And they doubled up Doncic. And here's Connect outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Halliburton against Doncic. Pass to Matherin.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
4th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for Indiana, Matherin, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
One thing that's apparent about Matherin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Lakers trail by 8. Doncic outside. Pass to Vanderbilt.
Indiana foul, Walker, 1st personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses. And And Indiana with some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin. And it's Siakam in for Walker. And he sinks the second. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. 4 on the clock. From downtown. Gets the 3 to fall. Turner's got 21 points in the game.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. The teardrop. Can't get it to drop. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Halliburton left side. Pulls up. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Goodwin. Doncic, a screen on Mathurin. And again, the Lakers, no good. Pacers leading by 12. Halliburton for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Nembhard, good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Here's Goodwin. Over Mathurin. Shot is good by Goodwin. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Turner. Now here's Siakam. That shot is off. Good D by Vanderbilt.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Goodwin, no good. Pacers leading by 12. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Up and over Doncic. Halliburton misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. From the arc. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Lakers also making a change. Finney Smith's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. Doncic against Halliburton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Third personal foul. 15th foul. One shot. Tyrese Halliburton.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Hayes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes. 2 shots.
First one falls. And so he hits both. Indiana leading by 11. Outside Neesmith. Turner inside. He's against Hayes. Fades and shoots. Misses off the right iron. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Doncic against Halliburton. Goodwin. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Goodwin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Siakam in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Siakam, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Doncic outside. Halliburton with the steal. For the finish. And Halliburton turning on the speed.
Well, to me, sequences like this are why so many are so high on Tyrese Halliburton. Able to do a little bit of everything.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Doncic missing. Pacers leading by 10. High post Siakam. And stolen by Reeves. To the right side. Here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Nembhard. Outside Reeves with the 7-footer. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 3rd assist of the night. Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Back to Siakam. Halliburton against Doncic. Oh, Halliburton not backing down.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Halliburton, following the score by Los Angeles.
Well, that was just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Pacers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And here's Reeves outside. Indiana with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Tries again. Finney Smith pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. Trailing by 10. Reeves finds Hayes. Here's Doncic. Drills the elbow jumper. Doncic has got 34 points. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Halliburton. It's Indiana winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.